Hello, all. Welcome to Planet Earth. We're trying to do a segment where we just talk about random stuff. That's why we got What the Fuck We Talking About. Mike and Jeff. So today's topic, for me personally, I'm a DC fan. Well, I'm a comic book fan in general, I would say.
I just like comics.
Yeah, I don't mind Marvel. Marvel's alright. I just don't like the fans. They fuck with me. But then again, DC fans are fucking hard out as well.
Yeah, but that's the thing with all fans. All fans are just cunts.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, with fandom and shit, I understand DC. I get it. Because I grew up on DC.
I just grew up with comics, and I just understand fans. I try to, but sometimes they just don't make sense.
Yeah, what's up, fans? What's up? Where's the love? But today we wanted to talk about some DC news, some upcoming movies that we're fucking keen for. Yeah, Lego Batman's dropping. When is it coming out? It's sometime
February
in Feb.
17th.
Feb 17th?
Feb 17th.
Go check out Lego Batman. Apparently it's
Lego Batman, Batman in Lego form is...
Yeah, Will Arnett, man.
Apparently the best Batman ever.
Exactly, Will Arnett. Do your thing. We're loving it. Fucking Lego movie was fucking awesome.
Yeah, so...
And I reckon Batman, he stole the show for me. I don't know. Chris Pratt was good. Who was good in it, but Batman stole the show for me. With his fucking comedic bullshit. he didn't mean for it. It was just It
worked. He did it and it worked.
Exactly.
That's the best part.
Exactly.
So Batfleck. You should pick up some shit from Lego Batman.
Yeah, Will Arnett.
Oh, you guys should hang out and totally speak. Try to understand each other's. No, don't understand each other. Will Arnett, you teach Batfleck how to be Batman.
Oh, but...
That would be cool.
But to be fair, though, Batfleck's a fucking beast. You can say whatever you want about Batman v Superman, but you cannot talk shit about Batman. He fucked shit up in that movie.
You never talk shit about Batman, but...
But the amount of shit that he got beforehand... come on, man. People were oh yeah, remember Daredevil? It was real fucked.
No, this start bringing up old shit that just ruins it.
See, but the thing with that is, you can't really blame the actor for that because he's doing what the director told him to do, right?
Yeah, in most times, Daredevil, he had no choice. He had to do Daredevil.
Yeah.
If he did that, then he got to do his other movies.
And that was when he was still fresh. His career was still taking off.
Yeah.
So
case in point, who's that guy? Ryan Reynolds. The only reason he got to do Deadpool was because he had to do Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, yeah.
By far, according to everyone, the worst movie ever. But he had no choice in it. If he did Green Lantern, then those studios greenlighted Deadpool. We have Deadpool because of Green Lantern.
See, the thing... for me, I have issue with Green Lantern, but then again, I don't, because the way they should have marketed it was a kids movie. Yeah. Because if I think back, I watched Daredevil as a kid, that shit was hectic.
No, it was. I remember it. It was a great movie.
We watched it again a couple years back. Me and another mate. Shout out to Usman. Yeah, we watched it, and I was like, oh yeah, this movie's fucking sick, it's fucking hectic movie, because I was thinking of my childhood, and we watched it again, I was just sitting there nah, I can't do this. But we ended up pushing through the whole movie, but apparently the director's cut holds up.
Really?
But I haven't seen it yet. We should watch the director's cut.
But see, for me, I just like superhero movies. Yeah. It's a superhero, and it's a movie, that's it, I'm done. I like everyone. Hell, I even like Green Lantern. Yeah. Some people might hate me for it, but I liked it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I viewed it as a kid, as my former self, not Jeff right now. This was baby Jeff, who's just chilling, watching Green Lantern, having a good time. But then after I heard people's comments about it and all that. I was like, yeah, I see that, like I get that, but then I still view it as a kid. Like it was fun.
Yeah, like for me, I take myself out as a comic book fan. Like I don't consider myself a comic book fan when I watch a movie. I look at myself as any other random Joe in the audience.
Yeah.
Like that's it. I have never seen a movie. I don't know anything about comics. I'm gonna watch this.
Exactly.
And when you put yourself in that position, then it gives you a different side of the story. It changes a lot more, and sometimes, most of the time, it's for the better.
Yeah. Well, the thing with that is like a lot of general audience had issue with Batman v Superman, but then as a fan, I loved it.
Yeah.
Like I did the opposite
Batman
with that.
v Superman was great.
Yeah, like as a fan, that movie was great. Like you want to look at it critically, like yeah, sure, there's some issues that could be fixed, like could have been better. But as a fan, that movie was fucking hectic. Like,
Yeah.
like fucking Doomsday, man. Fucking Doomsday. I don't care what the fuck you say, like what he looks like and all that. You see, people need to realize, like Doomsday is a character where he resurrects himself, yeah? Like, you know, he comes back to life. And each time he comes back, he gets stronger. Like, you know, you see his protrusions coming out more. Like, you know, he gets more of a rock form. He gets his mad rock beard. Like, fucking that beard looks sick. Yo, check up a picture of that beard.
Yeah, you see that beard? That's hectic.
Yeah, exactly. That's a fucking hectic beard. But people, like fans, well, I can't generalize everyone together.
Not even fans,
but just
these are more towards the hardcore fans.
Yeah, they were like, oh, this isn't Doomsday, that's a fucking cave troll from fucking Lord of the Rings. Like, come on, man, this is baby Doomsday. This is like the first Doomsday.
You give him some time to grow.
Exactly, like, you know, maybe like fucking 3 movies down, like Superman the 3rd movie or something, he'll come back like, you know, an ultimate beast. Yeah. Maybe he brings Brainiac along with him. Who knows?
Shit.
Fucking Brainiac though.
Damn, that'd be hectic.
That would be hectic.
Movie studios, shout out.
Warner Brothers, if you're listening, do something with Brainiac. He's fucking crazy. Or Vandal Savage. Like, I don't,
shit, Vandal Savage.
Yo, this is like Vandal Savage would be my favorite villain. Like, hands down, Vandal Savage is my favorite villain. Followed by the Joker, I would say.
Yeah.
Because like Joker's good, like he's crazy, but Vandal Savage is fucking smart. Like, he's like Lex Luthor's smart. Lex Luthor's fucking genius smart, but Vandal Savage is like he's been around for fucking millenniums. Like he's like one of the first men.
Caveman.
Like from fucking evolution forth. Like we came from Vandal Savage, son.
He is essentially evolution.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like pure, not pure, what do you call the original human. Original man. Yeah. You know, like he's the first, one of the first intelligent and true human. Yeah. You know, like he's the basic. After that, whoever shows up is just an offset of Vandal Savage, of the caveman.
Yeah.
Which is good. Like, there are people who are good, but you look at Vandal Savage and you understand what he's doing and why he's doing it.
Exactly, because he's seen history. He's been through history. He's seen how fucked up people actually are. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like he can justify why he's doing what he does.
He has a reason, you know, and he can explain it, and you can understand that. You have to put yourself in his shoes, but his reasoning makes sense. If you have someone like the Joker, they're just doing shit for fun. Like his saying is, he's doing it for fun, which is pointless.
Like the Joker's like a psychopath. He just does it for fun. Yeah. He just does it to fuck with Batman. Like Batman doesn't exist without the Joker, in the Joker's mind, that is. You know what I mean?
That's his own words right there.
Exactly.
So he's doing it for no reason. Vandal Savage, he has a reason.
Exactly. He has motives, like proper motives.
And not like his motives, they're proper, they make sense. And he's the only one who has a valid motive at the end of the day. But
then again, like, you've seen Watchmen, right? Like, you know, the bad guy from there, I can't remember his name, but he kind of reminds me of Savage, though. Like, you know, with the population control and all this and all that, like, this has to happen for the human race to move on. Yeah. You know what I mean? that's kind of Vandal Savage mentality right there, but I wouldn't say completely. But if any of you guys out there watch Legends of Tomorrow, like what they did with Vandal Savage on that show, I was fucking disappointed. Like, because this is like when we were talking about fandom just before. I am a Vandal Savage fan, so what they did with that, it hit a nerve with me, but it was still alright. Like, the dude looked okay, like he looked the part, kind of. Like, I'd still consider him like Vandal Savage, but I don't consider him the Vandal Savage. Like, you know how people say the Joker, like everyone has their Joker and everyone's like, oh, Heath Ledger's the Joker.
Yeah, but
Heath
Ledger is just
Heath Ledger's a Joker.
A Joker, right?
And he's not that true to the character, but people still love him because of his acting abilities and what he actually did for that movie. That was mostly Heath Ledger's doing. Exactly.
What he did is how people view Joker now. It's like the go-to thing.
Yeah, like for me, the Joker is still Mark Hamill. Like, you know, the animated Mark Joker. Hamill, that is the Joker.
The voice acting and even the character, the look.
Yeah.
It just puts it there. Like, that's the Joker. It's the right Joker.
Shout out to Mark Hamill. Do your thing, man. He's back for the new Cartoon Network series.
Yeah, he's doing it. Him
and Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy.
Hey man, I just know him as Kevin. Kevin, if you listen to me, my bad. You probably not, but you know, I just like to think you are. What up, Kevin?
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah. Batman, but then you can hear his age in his voice now.
Yeah,
like Mark Hamill is he can still pull off his voice because, you know, I don't know. It's just Mark Hamill, man. He's a beast. He's a beast. Like, he was on The Flash. He plays the trickster, like, who is a Joker-esque character.
Right.
And he looked good, man. He looked like the Joker. He had the suit and everything, but only difference was he had purple hair instead of green hair. If he had green,
that's a Lego thing. Like,
oh yeah,
they cartoonized the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that's why it's still okay. Like, his voice acting in there is good. It's a comedy thing. It's not. It's more of a for kids, like a laugh sort of thing. But it's still, I don't know. I like it. It's funny.
What else we got? We got DC movies coming up, which were Lego Batman coming out this month. Then we got Wonder Woman up next, right? Or is it Justice League? Oh no, Justice League's out like end of the year.
November.
Yeah. So Wonder Woman, okay. You want to talk about Wonder Woman?
You want to talk about Wonder Woman?
Fucking love Wonder Woman. I fucking love you. It's so goddamn hot. Nah, but she's good at what she does though. Like, people doubted her. Like, I think most of the cast of like the DC EU, is that what they're calling it? DC EU? Extended Universe, yeah. Most of the cast, like, people question them. Like, even like Henry Cavill as Superman. Like, I watched Man of Steel 5 times. Like, that movie holds up, like, in my opinion. Like, you can say whatever you want about Zack Snyder, but he knows what he's doing with his own style. Like, you look at 300 and like Watchmen, what he did with those movies, those were like fucking crazy. But to be fair, they had like, those were straight from the graphic novel.
Yeah.
So it was like almost panel for panel, like on screen. So it was like he was following a specific story. Whereas with this, he's getting inspiration from like all different places.
Right. So it's like a whole fresh story.
Exactly. But then again, you have to look at it as Snyder's not the writer. He's not writing this stuff. He's just directing it. The person who actually wrote it is responsible for the whole universe right there. Right. Because they're creating the stories that Snyder's envisioning through his, through his
directing, like how he shows it, how he imagines what he's read.
Yeah, exactly.
And the way he does it is, I wouldn't say dark. It's not dark, but it's what?
I'm blanking for words. Like, because you hear these words all the time, like, oh, Snyder's films are like dark and gloomy and this and that. So it's like your default word you use.
Yeah, but that's why I'm not trying to say dark. It's not dark, but he gets.
It just has a certain tone. Like,
yeah. Okay, if you want to say it's not funny, if you want funny, you don't go to Zack Snyder. There's no comedy in his stuff. And even if there is, it's not like
it's
a
very,
whole
it's very,
out there.
yeah. It's like it's like very slight humor, which like you just smirk at. You don't like laugh out loud, like when you go watch Deadpool or something, or even like Ryan Reynolds in what do you call it, in Green Lantern. He was like, because Hal Jordan is like more of the comedic character.
Yeah,
but I reckon like Ryan Reynolds was a good Hal Jordan. You know,
no, he was a good Hal Jordan.
Yeah, he was a good Hal Jordan. It was just some of the fucking plot line and all this that, you know.
The story was a little off, I'd say, towards the end. Yeah. Like what they did with the villain. No,
I
that
his name.
Wasn't it the smoke, that cloud thing?
Yeah. But he's like the Yellow Lantern dude.
No, he wasn't the Yellow Lantern was
Sinestro, but
Sinestro,
this was the original Yellow Lantern, which they locked up, like the Guardians. They locked him up.
Yeah,
and then,
Fear.
Yeah, Fear.
He was original Fear.
Yeah, so he was like the original Yellow, and then, you know, Sinestro got corrupted by this dude, I guess. You know, he wanted to.
He didn't get corrupted. The thing is, he thought you could fight fear with fear. Because Green, the power of
willpower.
Willpower is not strong enough to fight fear.
Yeah.
So he thought, yeah, we could work with fear and make it work. But at the end of the day, fear consumed him. And he has, not to say he doesn't have power, he has control over it.
But he just embraced it.
He embraced fear.
Yeah.
And that became his thing.
Yep.
Sinestro.
With that Green Lantern, like you watch Emerald Knight, right?
Yeah.
Like that was a good animation. Like, DC animations, man. Like, come on. You cannot talk shit about DC animations. Like, they are on point. The people who are writing DC animations, like Warner Brothers, get them on board to do the films. They know how to write. They got good writing. Like, you can't deny that. Like, fucking, if Suicide Squad, okay, let's talk about Suicide Squad for a second. Like, Suicide Squad was, in my opinion, it wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't a great movie.
Yeah.
It was an enjoyable movie. Like, I enjoyed it. I didn't get out of the movie and was like, oh fuck, that movie was the best. Like, that was the best shit I've seen all year. Nah, it wasn't. Batman v Superman was. Nah, but Suicide Squad, it had good acting. Like, the direction was good.
No, everyone did their part right, and even the characters they played it right.
Yeah.
It's just the end of the day, the story. In my opinion, the story throughout of it, the whole movie was good. But at the end, the conclusion, and the climax, how they finished it, it wasn't a big enough bang.
Yeah, I get what you, like, the villain wasn't, like, for me it was the issue with that was the villain. Like, it was very basic. Like,
yeah,
you know,
like
you like, it was like your any other movie. Like, you know, you could chuck you could take out the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, replace the villain, put any villain, and that's fine.
Like, you could get the cast
it doesn't change anything.
You could get the cast of Transformers in there, and they would still do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like special for the Suicide Squad. It wasn't like anything significant for them. It's like, but then you think about like the DC, like the animated Suicide Squad. What was it? Assault on Arkham. Like, that was specific for the Suicide Squad because they had to break into, what was it, Arkham or Bel Rev?
Bel Rev. They broke into Bel Rev. They broke out of Arkham.
Oh,
was it?
Did they?
I don't remember the story.
Shit. But it was called Assault on Arkham, right?
Yeah.
But I remember it as Bel Rev. That's weird. But yeah, anyway. anyways, that's besides the point. But that was like, you know, a Suicide Squad specific thing. And they brought Batman into that in a very subtle way. Like, no, that was Batman Assault on Arkham. Or was it Suicide Squad?
No, that's Batman Assault on Arkham.
But it wasn't a Batman film. Like
that was Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that was purely a Suicide Squad film with Batman in it. Like, you know, with this current film as well, what they did with Batman, like they gave him, you know, like the Harley Quinn scene and like what else was he in? Deadshot scene.
Yeah.
Like when he captures Deadshot and Harley Quinn. And right at the end, spoilers, by the way. Spoiler alert.
Wait, spoilers now. Like if you haven't seen the movie, then
if you haven't seen the movie, then
you should watch
God
it.
help you. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't. No, I'm just kidding. We're not talking about religion right now. We're talking about comic book shit and comic book movies.
Comic books, everything comic related.
Like we were meant to be talking about the Wonder Woman movie, and we got way sidetracked.
Off topic.
Yeah, but back to Wonder Woman. What I was saying was like, you know, I grew up on DC. Yeah, like when I was growing up, Wonder Woman. My version of Wonder Woman is Justice League, the animated series Wonder Woman, where she was like, you know, with Batman and she was like fresh off the island and all this and all that.
Yeah.
Like that's when she just came off the island. She hasn't been off before, or I think she has, but she went back.
No, but that's when she became a part of the Justice League.
Yeah,
like proper introductions and stuff.
I was reading this thing, or I was watching a video on YouTube, somewhere on YouTube. I might link the video below if I can remember it. Oh, that was good. Lunch is coming up. My bad, people. I'm going to try to keep my lunch down. All right. What was I talking about just now? Wonder Woman. Oh, yeah, Wonder Woman. Like, yeah, my version of Wonder Woman was, you know, Justice League, the animated series. So, when they said, like, well, the New 52, right? Like, Zeus is the father of Diana. Like, you know, Wonder Woman, if you don't know her name is Diana Prince. Yeah, okay.
Princess Diana,
she did. She did.
Uh-huh.
But Diana Prince, yeah. In New 52, Zeus was the father of Wonder Woman. But what I grew up on was Ares was the father of Wonder Woman. You know, Zeus' brother, right? Ares, like god of the underworld. God of war. God of war. Shout out to Kratos. Yeah, Ares, god of war. He was the father of Wonder Woman. So with this movie right now, I was watching this video about how Ares is gonna be the main villain, like the main big bad of this.
Yeah, they showed it in a toy line. Apparently,
Oh right. So what they did with the. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, that makes sense. Like yeah. So I think what they might do with this movie is they're gonna introduce, like, you know, Diana, you know, daughter of Zeus, this, that, like this is what her mom's told her and all this, and then she's gonna get off the island, and it's like it's set in World War I or World War II. Some World War. I don't know the specifics. I'm bad at my job.
Yeah, we don't research facts. We just show
sit
up
here
and
talk.
talk.
Shit. No.
I mean, look at our studio.
Yeah.
You think we can do research here?
Hey, come on, man! Stop dissing our brown studio. But
I'm dissing it for them, so when they diss, it's okay.
All right, that makes sense. Yeah, try talk shit now. We took a page out of Eminem's book, 8 Mile.
Shout out to Eminem.
Yo, he might sue us, man. Come on, we can't say his name.
No, Eminem's cool.
Eminem's cool. We like your music. I'm gonna stand up for Slim Shady. Look at us trying to be comedians. Let's get back to comic books.
All right.
What was I saying? Yeah, what I think they might do with this is, since it's like set in a world war situation, I think Ares might be responsible for the war, and then Diana's gonna, you know, come in and, you know, she's gonna be with the Allies fighting against, you know, whoever else. It's World War One was, what was it? French?
French? No, it's Axis and it's still Germany. Nazis. Well, it's not Nazis.
No, it started with the Italians and the French.
Oh, you want to go into history?
Yeah.
You want to go into history? History is... I remember this because it's all band name shit. Franz Ferdinand and Kaiser Chiefs and all
Kaiser
that.
Chiefs.
Okay,
Oh,
as
shit,
far as I remember...
I know that band.
Franz Ferdinand was murdered. Like, he was assassinated, and that's mainly what kicked off the war.
Right.
Was it Franz Ferdinand? Am I just reading the band name? It's a Ferdinand, that's what I know.
I thought the Italians assassinated some French dude, right? Or was it the other way around?
No, I think they assassinated an Italian dude.
Yeah.
Franz Ferdinand.
Okay. Yeah.
And then there's a Russian. There's a Kaiser.
Because Germany and France used to be allies. Or was it oh fuck, man, fuck history. Fuck history.
No, history's good.
History. Yeah, well, history kind of fucked us up, but you know, such is the world. But anyways, back to Wonder Woman again. We keep getting sidetracked. God damn it, Wonder Woman. Nah, but well, yeah. So I think Ares is going to play some part in starting the war, or he's going to be part of the war somehow, and Diana's going to come in, and she's going to be introduced to Ares. And then it's going to be like the whole Luke Skywalker and like, you know, Darth Vader situation.
Yeah.
Where she's going to be like, oh yeah, nah. And she's going to be like, oh no, Zeus is my father, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And he's going to be like, oh, did your mother tell you anything? I am your father. You know? And it's going to fucking mindfuck everyone. Like, you know, people who don't know the history.
Yeah.
Or like the
that'd be a good story.
What was it? Pre-New 52. Pre-New 52.
The original. That was the original.
Yeah. So I really hope they do that, because that would be fucking great. And Batman and Wonder Woman, they gotta be a thing, man. Like, that was like one of the best parts of like Justice League the animated series. Like, Batman gotta hook up with Wonder Woman. Fuck Superman. He's got Lois Lane. He can get any chick he wants.
You just go back to Lois.
Yeah.
Batman and Wonder Woman.
Do it. Make it happen. DC, Warner Brothers, make it happen. Please. I said please.
Man's practically begging. Just do it.
But then they have Steve Trevor though, which is like, you know, Wonder Woman's side piece.
Yeah, that was before Batman.
Yeah, no. But the thing is, like, I think there's gonna be because this is gonna be like an older version, right? Like, you know, back then. So
yeah,
I think
one
they're gonna have a newer version as well. Like like, you know what they did with Captain America.
Yeah.
Like, they had Peggy Carter, and then like now they have like Peggy Carter's like
granddaughter.
Granddaughter or like grandniece or something like that. You know, some distant.
But like, it wasn't a thing. Like, they made out once and like,
yeah.
that's it.
But I think they might do that as well with this. Like, you know, use Steve Trevor's like bloodline somewhere along. The dude looks exactly the same as him. She's gonna walk in and be like, "What the fuck? Like, do I know you? How is this possible?" You know, shit like that.
But no, that if that happens, that just kind of ruin Wonder Woman's character. Cause Wonder Woman is.
She don't need no man. That's the whole point.
That's her whole point. She doesn't need a man.
That's the whole point of like the Amazons.
Like, yeah.
Like,
so if she does that, that would actually ruin the story, or it would ruin Diana as a character.
Like her,
you know? It shouldn't be like
as
that.
An Amazon warrior.
In my opinion, it shouldn't be like that. I mean, yeah, she could see some guy and be like, "Hey, I think I know you." Like, that's it. She's not gonna fall in love, chase, and become some weird drama shit.
True.
Don't do that.
But it depends on what his character is. Like, if he's just a random character, or is he some sort of government agent? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, he could be Argus. But then again, like, Argus is like the DC shield, right?
Yeah. But then that just becomes the whole Marvel Avengers thing. Yeah. That's like a copy of...
Yeah.
And that... Nah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Take that. Just do the Batman thing. Just do it. Bruce Wayne, Batfleck, Gal Gadot, fucking get it in.
No, just you can do whatever. Just what has to be consistent is that Wonder Woman.
It's got to be a badass.
Yeah, that's it. At the end of the day, Wonder Woman should be a badass and not some whiny bitch.
Yeah.
You know, like. Okay, I don't want to say what I was thinking.
What was it?
It's kind of sexist, so I'll just leave it.
Just say it, man. We open here.
Are we? You gonna get hate for this?
If we do, we do.
Too bad I already forgot what I was gonna say.
Fuck you, feminists. When I say feminists, I don't mean like the proper feminists. Like, oh man, this is getting way off topic. Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I said what I said. You heard me.
You're gonna get so much hate.
You gonna hate on Jeff? What else we got coming up? Justice League. That's how do you like the lineup for the Justice League though? Like we got Cyborg, Superman's gonna be in it, but it's like still.
This is more of an Aquaman thing.
Yeah, we got Cyborg, Aquaman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, and
Superman apparently is gonna show up as well.
Yeah, Superman. Like this is gonna be like the death and return of Superman storyline. Yeah. Like, you know, you get like mullet Superman with a fucking beard and his black suit with silver S. That looks fucking sick.
Right.
But what I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Damn it, it's drew blank. We'll come back to it, guys. Just bear with us.
Technical difficulties.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. God damn it. What was I saying with Superman? Oh no, yeah, the cast. Like not the cast, the lineup. The lineup. How do you find the lineup? Like for me, I'm not used to Cyborg. Like for me, I was, like I said, animated series. So we had like Hawkgirl.
Yeah.
Hawkgirl. We had Martian Manhunter, man. Bring him in. Where is he? Like you see him on Supergirl, he's like fucking kicking ass, doing his shit, like looking like a beast. Like given it's not the greatest looking like Martian Manhunter, and Supergirl isn't the greatest show, but it's improved a lot since like season 1, I would say. But that's kind of off track. Back to Justice League. But yeah, boy, why not even bring in Supergirl, man? Like, you know, later on in the future, that's like depends on the storyline though. If they do like, you know, Crisis and whatnot, which I reckon is like the end game, because it is one of the greatest DC storylines, like story arcs, like Crisis. That fucking changed everything, right?
Crisis, and what Flashpoint?
Yeah,
Paradox.
Flashpoint.
Those two, main things.
And they're both got to do with the Flash. Like I reckon Flash is like one of the key members, in my opinion, of the Justice League.
No, like the original lineup, like in the comics in the 1980s, it was Batman, Superman, Diana Prince, Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
That was the original.
That was it, 7 of them?
Yeah. Yeah, 7
Yeah, because I always remember it as like the founding 7, like, you know, the OGs of the Justice League. What do you call OJ? Original Justice. I wouldn't mind seeing Shazam in there. Like, you know, I think they might bring in Shazam instead of Martian Manhunter. And they might save Martian Manhunter for later on. Like, you know what they're doing with like I keep comparing it to Marvel, which I can't do, like I shouldn't do, but Marvel is already so established with their universe.
Yeah.
It's like you have to, like, for me, I draw some inspiration from them when it comes to, like, you know, me trying to figure out the DCEU. It's like what they did with for example Thanos, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what they're gonna do with Darkseid. You know, they're gonna bring in like Steppenwolf for for this movie, maybe like, you know, one of the villains. I don't know who. I haven't heard any news about Justice League really. Like, I just see Zack Snyder
Justice
posting.
League villain was.
Because I remember the end of Batman v Superman. It's like you see like when spoilers for Batman v Superman. It's been a year. Like, go watch it. But like what do you call it when Jesse Eisenberg, fucking Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
You just call him Jesse. He ain't no Lex Luthor.
Nah, he's no Lex Luthor.
Oh, okay. Just real quick before we carry on with this, Lex Luthor as a character, like I hope, like I have this vision for Lex Luthor, what I'm expecting them to do. It's like, this is the son of Lex Luthor, yeah? Like, you know, the son of Lex Luthor. Like the original Lex Luthor, he was like, he went bald because of like some radioactive Kryptonian, like, you know, fucking shit, and he lost his hair, and Superman was like, he blamed Superman for it. That's why he was pissed off at Superman. And there's like so many other variations that from there on. But with this version, it's like they chucked him in jail now and shaved his head. So I reckon from there on, he's going to be like, nah, from now on, I'm just going to be bald. Like, fuck the world. Like, fuck everything. I'm just going to be how I am. And you look at him, he's like a little scrawny kid. He's like fucking basically just Jesse Eisenberg playing himself. Like, just a little fucking sketchy little fucking...
The thing with Batman v Superman, Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor is... he's, in my opinion, he's trying too hard to be like the Joker. Heath Ledger Joker. And that's what I have the problem with most villains now. After Heath Ledger's Joker, they all start acting like some crazy lunatic.
Yeah, Heath Ledger ruined villains.
Yeah, like everyone. He was good as Joker.
Such a good villain.
He played the right Joker, but
for that movie,
Lex Luthor is no Joker. Lex Luthor is a smart, calculated man.
Yeah.
Okay, he can be all crazy Joker type.
Exactly.
No, that doesn't work, and that's why, in my opinion, Jesse Eisenberg.
I think that's why
the whole joke, the Lex Luthor thing.
I think that's why people had issue with that as well. It's like, it was like, he was just being childish. He was being like a dumb kid. But then again, he was a dumb kid.
But
like he's
but
the thing is that he's a genius. But
he's a genius.
But he played the role of the dumb kid, in my opinion. Like he played like the fucking little dumbass. And now I think he can only improve from here. Like he can only grow up from here. Like. He's gonna be in prison. He's gonna get fucking jacked. I hope they fucking give him some steroids. Like Jesse Eisenberg, get on the fucking roids. Get big, get ripped. Like, you know, you look at fucking Lex Luthor. He's like, he can go toe to toe with Superman if he's like, you know, if he wants to.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say toe to toe, but he can hold his own against Superman. Like,
and he has the balls to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he's not gonna back down from a fight against Superman.
Like in his mind, he's like in peak human condition. Like, you know, he should be Superman. Like, you know, he fucking hates Superman because Superman's some sort of alien that came here and is like, oh yeah, I'm Superman. Like, nah, bitch, I should be Superman. I am a man. Like, this dude ain't alien. He's not even human. So yeah, I get his point of view, like his fucking psychoticness.
Yeah.
Or why he does what he does, but I just want to see Jesse Eisenberg get fucking ripped. Like, just fucking huge. I hope that's what they do. Like, he's just fucking in prison, just working out. Like, you know, when I get out, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of Superman. You know, I'm gonna use my smarts and use my strength and fucking destroy him. So, you know, I hope they do that. That's why I wasn't that against, like, Jesse Eisenberg. Like, I was still okay with it because I was like, yeah, I see where they can go with this. Like, you know, there's potential.
Yeah.
Like, it's all set up. Like, Batman v Superman was a setup. Like, it was a setup.
Yeah, it was a setup.
Like, you say what you want, you know, people say, oh, they shouldn't have done it like this, they shouldn't have done it like that. It was like, yeah, well, it's the fucking second movie in, like, the universe, and they're trying to, you know, like, Justice League
they're establishing themselves.
They have to
establish
themselves. Like,
done yet.
Justice League is like 2 movies away. Like, Wonder Woman is just like a historical piece. It doesn't affect what's happening currently. Right. Or not that much. You know, maybe a little bit of history about Wonder Woman. But yeah, so it basically goes Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and then Justice League. So it's like Justice League, it's like you gotta view it as a trilogy. You know what I mean? It's like that's what the writer of like Snyder's writer. I can't remember who's the dude who wrote it all. Oh shit.
Justice League.
Nah, he wrote all three of them. Like he helped write all three of them, and he said it's like a saga. Like it's like the first one is like you're dark and gloomy. It's like like the tone of it, and then you have like Batman v Superman, which was like brought it up a little bit. I wouldn't say it was like the happiest of movies or the darkest of movies.
Yeah.
And then you have Justice League, which is like it's the new beginning, like the dawn of justice. Like it's like fucking here you go, like fucking brighten shit up, like get shit going. Like even when you see like all the test footage and all that, it already looks different in tone. It doesn't look like the way they did, like for example fucking Man of Steel, which I love, by the way. It's a good movie. Watch it 5 times. Recommended. You get the Jeff's seal of approval, which is a thing I just created.
That's it. Jeff's seal of approval. Done. Now you have to watch it.
But
David S. Goyer.
Yeah, Goya. That was it?
Yeah. David S. Goyer and Chris Terrio.
Yeah, Chris Terrio. That's the guy.
Right.
David Ayer was the one who directed fucking Suicide Squad.
David S. Goyer.
Yeah. I was thinking about something, but I forgot.
No, we were at
Justice League, yeah. Like the fucking lineup. Like I think there are certain characters which are like interchangeable, which is your Cyborg and your Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
Like those characters can be interchangeable, like with like Hawkgirl or fucking Shazam.
Shazam. But
like for me, you need like when you have the Flash, you need a Green Lantern. Like
Flash and Green Lantern.
Those two go hand in hand. Like in my opinion, like you see Ezra Miller's Flash right now. I think of Wally West. I don't think Barry Allen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's a young dude. He's still like Ezra Miller could probably play Kid Flash. He could probably pull it off. Like just give him some red hair, tell him to fucking run around in the yellow suit. He's Kid Flash.
That's it. Yeah.
But they cast him as Barry Allen. Let him be Barry Allen. But with that, like Barry Allen as a character is more serious. Like is more of a serious character. That's why they put him like not up against, but they, put him with Hal Jordan, which is the more comedic of the Green Lanterns.
Yeah.
He's like that witty, quick mouth fucking. He comes up with shit on the spot like that. Like basically Hal Jordan, like the way I see it, Hal Jordan is Wally West, and Barry Allen is Jon Stewart.
Right.
So when they have Wally West, they should have a Jon Stewart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need that serious character and that comedic character to bounce off each other. It's like Batman and Superman. Batman's the darker dude, like it's like monotone, depressing.
Yeah.
And Superman's like the cheery
the
Boy Scout, like always has a smile on his face.
He's the optimistic one.
Which they're getting to, people. The DCEU is getting there. Like he was still discovering his powers, man. He's still figuring his way out. You don't have to be like, oh, why wasn't he happy from the start? Why wasn't he smiling? This, that, blah, blah, blah.
It's not like that.
He was a confused dude. He didn't know what to do. He was conflicted.
Did you not watch Man of Steel?
Exactly.
I mean, his dad dies.
Exactly.
Well, his adopted father.
His dad and his whole fucking
That's considered
planet
his
destroyed.
dad. I mean, he was it's considered his dad. Like the Kents. They're his. I wouldn't say original, but they're his family because
they brought him up. Like they raised him.
They're the only ones he's known since the day he was raised. Since he was a baby, landed there and they raised him. So that's his dad. His dad died. How do you expect to be a normal person?
His first memory. basically. Like, he doesn't remember fucking being sent in like a dick ship
No.
from fucking Krypton.
Yeah. So when you find out something like that, there's no way you can compose yourself and be normal.
Exactly.
And
Like when
that's
when he goes to like his fortress of solitude and all that, he like just found out, oh shit, I'm an alien. My fucking planet is destroyed. Like, I had parents. There's a hologram of him like fucking roaming around right now.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, all this shit affects you. Like, then you have, oh no, but he's a fucking Superman. He's fucking strong-minded. He's still fucking...
Nah, he's not strong-minded.
Like, yo, he is, but he's still fucking, like, you know, he's still discovering himself. He's still figuring his shit out.
Yeah, he is, but...
This is why, like, people should read, Max Landis is, like, he wrote a Superman storyline. What was it called? American Alien.
Yeah.
Like, that would give you more of an insight on the way Superman thinks, like, as a teenager, because he's an alien on Earth, like, living in America, you know.
Yeah.
He's different from everyone. There's no one else like him on Earth. He's like the last son of Krypton. Like, you know, he's gonna have some struggles. He's gonna be struggling with his own shit. It's like when it's like, what made Batman, you know? His parents dying. It's like his fucking... It's the essence of Batman. If his parents did not die, you wouldn't have Batman. You know what I mean? Or if they died out of natural causes or whatnot. It was the way that they died that created Batman.
Yeah.
You know, you get what I mean. Do
No,
you get
I
what
it.
I mean? Let me know down below.
You just keep talking like it's YouTube, and it turns out it's a podcast.
Well, you can still let me know in the comments or SoundCloud, iTunes.
Wherever, just give us your opinion.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think?
What else we got?
What else we got?
We were talking about Justice League. We keep getting distracted. Like, I think we spent like 15 minutes trying to talk about Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and then we just keep off topic. That's it.
Yeah. Who would you say your favorite Justice League character is then?
Me, I like Flash. Ever since, like, from the start, it's been Flash, always.
Yeah, I get you.
It doesn't even have to be Justice League. Flash is one of my favorite DC characters. Like,
DC. Like, shout out to DC.
Shout out to Flash.
That's DC Daniel Cormier. Shout out to UFC. Just shouting out to everyone.
just shout outs all around. Shout outs.
Shout out to my mom. Hopefully you're not watching. For me, like, I want to see Jon Stewart, like, because I asked you, like, before, your favorite character. For me, my favorite character growing up was Jon Stewart. Like, I fucking loved Green Lantern when I was growing up. Like, Batman is still, yeah, he's like everyone's favorite character. Well, not everyone, but most people, like, you know, they're drawn to Batman.
Batman, you don't even count Batman when you ask your favorite character, because that's
it's fucking default. Like,
that's default.
You cannot say shit.
So when someone asks you who's your favorite character, you skip out Batman, because they already know that.
Exactly.
Then you basically pick your second favorite character.
Yeah, like, my favorite character growing up was Jon Stewart, because I liked the way him and Wally West, like, I like their chemistry, you know. So with this Ezra Miller Flash, like, you know, Barry Allen, he reminds me more of Wally West. So I hope they bring in Jon Stewart for this instead of Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can handle like two comedic characters at the same time. You know what I mean?
No, then it'd just be competing against each other.
It's like they'll be like, competing against each other.
They should just blend in together.
That's
how it works.
You need like fucking, like, I was gonna say Wally West. You need the Flash to say like some fucking real dumb shit. And like, you know, fucking Jon Stewart, just look at him and be like, you serious, bro? Like, are you for real? You know, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, fucking Justice League animated series. Watch that shit. Yeah. Jon Stewart. Who would you cast as Jon Stewart?
Oh, Jon Stewart. That's a tough one.
Right.
I would say a young Idris Elba. Not now. Maybe now as well.
No,
but they might have to do a little bit of
CGI.
CGI editing.
You want him younger though?
I prefer him young. Like, have you seen Idris Elba younger? Like 5-6 years ago, younger.
Yeah.
Then that would be like a proper look.
Yeah, but black don't crack, son. Black don't crack. Like, I reckon they could have, if they didn't cast Will Smith as Deadshot, I reckon he could have pulled off Jon Stewart. Because like you watch what do you call it? Because he can play a serious character.
Yeah.
Like he has that serious tone to him. It's like fucking Hancock. Like you watch Hancock. Like that was a fucking depressing movie, kind of, you know?
Yeah, towards the end.
Yeah, it was kind of messed up. Like as a character that he played, I reckon that was a good movie. Like in my opinion, it wasn't the greatest movie, but it was a good movie. But I was gonna say, what was that movie? Independence Day. Like, you know, where he plays like, you know, a military dude. Because Jon Stewart is Marine. Jon Stewart is supposed to be a fucking Marine.
Yeah.
Like, so he's a soldier. He has the soldier mindset. He's like fucking Marine mentality. So I reckon, yeah, Will Smith could have pulled it off.
Will Smith, I don't think so. He doesn't look like the way I imagine Jon Stewart, like through the cartoons and the comics. It doesn't look like a Will Smith.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
then again, if you like look at it, like fucking Wally West does not fucking Wally West. Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller does not look anything like Barry Allen at all. Like Barry Allen is like some fucking tall blonde dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, in that sense, then yeah, it makes sense. But
they're changing it up a bit. Like, you know, even Wonder Woman is supposed to be like, you know, big shoulders, fucking big chest, fucking beast, black hair. But you know, Gal Gadot pulls it off. Gal Gadot. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me which one it is. But yeah. But she pulls it off. See, it's like the small details like this, for me, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't affect it that much.
Yeah.
Like, for example, another example is like Superman, the look of Superman, his classic fucking jizz twirl. You know what I mean? Like that little twirl that comes down his forehead. I say jizz twirl because of has anyone watched movie 43?
Movie 43.
Where it's like Superman just rocks up and is like fucking just twirling his hair and it's just jizz. So it just stuck in my head as a fucking jizz twirl. But yeah. Like Superman's little hair curl thing in front. Like, you know, that's like classic Superman look. But Henry Cavill looks fucking great. Like, even the underpants on the outside, they change that up. Like, but people don't complain about that shit. No. But then, like, you know, when you change up some other little shit, they fucking get pissed off. Like, fans are crazy.
They argue for the wrong reasons. Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah, but who else would be a good Jon Stewart? Like, there were a few names in the running, like Tyrese Gibson.
Recently, there was this other guy, Common.
Oh yeah,
the rapper Common. He wants to play Jon Stewart, and he actually 10 years ago he was gonna be Jon Stewart in the Justice League Immortals movie. Justice League Mortals movie. That's right.
The one with fucking Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Nick Cage Superman. Holy shit, that would have fucked some shit up. That was Tim Burton, right?
Yeah.
Imagine though.
Imagine Johnny Depp being in there. Like, what character did he play?
Johnny Depp. Fuck.
Like, come on, it's a Tim Burton movie.
Like 10 years ago, Johnny Depp. I'd cast him as a villain.
Yeah, but
like, I'd put him as like, I don't know, probably a Riddler. Like, you watch
Johnny Depp.
Like, you see like, you know, the fucking Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
And like
no, now that you say it, yeah, he could be more of a Riddler type of person.
Like, he can pull off crazy, I reckon. Or not like Joker crazy, but Riddler crazy.
Riddle me this.
Yeah. Like with his fucking drunk Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know. Yeah. Johnny Depp, Riddler. Make it happen, people.
But Riddler is still, it's considered one of Batman's most weakest characters.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't, I don't see it happening.
But then again, there are story arcs where the Riddler's been like the key part of it. It's like, I can't remember. You have to go back. I have to go back and watch like the animated series and all this. But yeah, the Riddler can be fucking like, I think it was one of the animated movies where Riddler was like, I can't remember which one. Nah. Ah, fuck it. We'll drop that. But yeah.
Alright. Let's just do Jon Stewart characters.
Yeah, Jon Stewart. Who?
Actor. Oh, there's a list here.
Oh yeah?
I'm looking at my phone, I just see black people.
Imagine
like,
they cast a white guy as Jon Stewart. People will fucking flip. And people will flip. Like, in that case, let's get a Black Flash. Well, they do. Well, Wally West.
The new one, yeah. And the recent, but that's still recent.
Yeah, but okay. For me, like I said before, I grew up on Justice League, the animated series. And I fucking loved Wally West on that. Like he was fucking great. So for me, when I think of the Flash, I think Wally West instead of Barry Allen. Like, it's more natural to me. Like Wally West and Jon Stewart together.
Yeah, because that's how it's been.
It's what I'm used to. Like, that's why I fucking loved Young Justice, man.
Yeah.
Like, Wally West, like all these fucking sidekicks. Oh yeah, just putting it out there. Like, we were talking about our favorite characters before. My favorite character would be Red Hood, hands down.
Again,
hands down.
You just
Red Hood.
flipped versus Green Lantern. Now it's Red Hood.
Okay, Green Lantern was my favorite character when I was growing up. But you know,
Right.
when I got older and I started, fucking reading comics and like, watching like other DC shit, fucking Red Hood, man. Red Hood is a badass. Fucking Jason Todd. Like, you don't fuck with Jason Todd. Well, you can, but you probably die. He don't give a fuck. He kill you. But yeah. Back to, I reckon. Nah, man. I reckon Tyrese Gibson wouldn't be a good choice.
No, not
like, he
Tyrese
wanted
Gibson.
to play it. Like, a couple years back, he was going for it. Like, yeah, he was like posting shit on fucking Twitter. Like, Photoshop photo pictures of him like in a Green Lantern suit and shit. And like, he's like, oh yeah, just came back from like Warner Brothers and shit. I had a chat and whatnot. I reckon if he wants, he can probably play something else. But I don't give him Jon Stewart, man, because for me, he's too comedic for that. Like, he can play a serious character if he wants, but in my opinion,
Maybe he could play a Black Hal Jordan. If they did that, like if they're doing the whole Black Wally West.
Shit.
Black Wally West? Blackberry Allen.
Yeah, Blackberry Allen.
Yeah, Blackberry Allen, so why not Black
Hal Jordan?
Hal Jordan.
Like, just make the whole Justice League black. Like, fuck
that's it.
everything.
There's like
we need a black Superman.
They
black
bring up a
fucking
brand new
Batman.
Earth. It's a brand new universe. Everyone's just black.
Yeah.
That's
right.
it.
And imagine that, though. Like, if they had a universe where our history right now happened the other way around, where
It's
it's
just
like,
flipped.
it was like black people were the ones that are
They
white people
they
right
rule
now.
everything.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they went and conquered everything, and they fucking, did this and that. So you have like fucking white slaves, and they're like the minority right now. Like, that would be fucked up. Well, it wouldn't be fucked up, but it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be interesting to see. People will get pissed. But yeah.
But it's all, it's all perspective wise. We have one right now which is predominantly white controlled, and then you have a different one. It changes opinion. It changes. It doesn't change anything. It's just colors are flipped.
Yeah.
That's basically it. It's probably gonna be the same story. It's just colors are flipped. Maybe might not be USA. Might be Africa. That could be like the main continent right now.
Yeah, like America is in Africa. Like, Africa's the fucking
Center of the world.
yeah, right? That would be interesting, man. I'd want to see that. But then you think about like the cultural side of things. Like, when people say like, black culture and all this is like in America, it's because of what happened.
Yeah.
You know, like historically and shit. So that culture would be different. You know what I mean? So you wouldn't know what you wouldn't know what to expect. It wouldn't be like the same shit like in black people right now over there. They could be like white black people. When I say white, I mean like, you know, your general white dude.
Caucasians.
Yeah. Like fucking...
Wait, is it racist to say white?
No, we just said black and brown before.
Yeah, like, is it racist? Is it racist to say colors like this?
I don't know, man. We're brown.
No matter, we call ourselves brown, so we're like a equal thing, you know? Yeah. We call ourselves brown, means we should get to call you black and white.
It's like when I was in school, I used to say this, like when people said, "Oh yeah, that's racist." I'm like, no, I just hate everyone equally. It's like I'm not. I don't hate anyone specifically. I just hate everyone.
If you hate everyone, then you're not racist.
Yeah, exactly.
That just cancels everything out. It's fair.
Let me know if you hate everyone as well. Maybe we can hang out.
Just talk about all the people you hate together.
Okay.
We're Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart. Maybe they could just cast some random new dude like what they did with Cyborg. You know what I mean? Like just discover some new guy. But for me, I still reckon Idris Elba, man. Like he looks the part. He sounds the part.
Actually, have you seen the new Star Trek movie?
No, I haven't.
You haven't seen it?
Nah.
Man, you gotta watch it.
I've been holding back on watching.
If you
movies.
watch that movie, if you see like, okay, spoilers. It's been I don't know when it came out, but yeah, spoilers.
It came out like
Idris Elba is essentially the villain. But you look at, now that I realize it, I look at him and I see Jon Stewart. Like as a character in that movie, if you give him the green suit, that's Jon Stewart right there.
I gotta go watch this. But yeah, Jon Stewart, man. Idris Elba. But then he has that whole fucking Marvel Infinity Wars and all that.
That's
so
a whole contract
he's still
issue.
under contract. But man, let's get a petition going. Fuck Marvel. Fucking rip up that contract.
No.
Fucking piss on them.
Don't do that.
Just kidding.
We should everyone just start a Kickstarter, make some money, and just buy both of them, and then we do a merger.
Yeah.
Done.
Let's buy Marvel and DC.
But to do that, you're gonna have to buy like Disney Studios.
You have to buy Disney, and you have to buy fucking Time Warner
Brothers.
Yeah.
Time Warner,
which is fucking bought by AT&T right now. So let's fucking buy AT&T. Fuck it. We're buying it all.
Just buy everything.
We'll call it the New World Order. Fuck.
Like everything is just gonna be controlled by Brown Studios.
Yeah, by brown people. Fuck. Okay, has there ever been an Indian comic book hero though, like an Indian fucking hero or villain of any sort? Oh wait, there has. No, there hasn't. It was Pakistani. It was Pakistani dude.
They're doing it now. Like they have a Chinese Superman.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Wait, I thought you knew this.
No,
like they restarted the DCEU.
DCEU?
No, the DC, like the DC universe.
Yeah.
Like they brought out a new set of comics, and it's all like it's like, more
not Rebirth.
Yeah, it's not Rebirth. But it's a new thing.
Like Elseworld.
I think so. Elseworld. Like there's a Chinese Superman, and everyone's like different. They're all from different countries. Communist? I think so. It's like a whole red suit and shit.
Yeah, or it could be like the Red Sun Superman story arc. Like where he was like landed in Russia instead of America.
Yeah, that could be something like that.
But what the fuck were we talking about just before? Before we got distracted by Chinese Superman. No, not Jon Stewart. What's up, guys?
Indian comic characters.
Oh yeah, Indian fucking comic book characters. Shit. or superhero characters. I can't think of any. I can only think of this fucking one dude like General Khan from New 52 Earth 2.
New 50 General Khan.
Yeah, I think it was General. Yeah, I think it was General, Lieutenant, some army dude, but he was in charge. But I think he was Pakistani. I'm pretty sure he's Pakistani. Could be related to Zarak.
Shout out to Zarak. Wait, no, there's a list. There's a list.
Oh shit, of Indian comic book characters? Oh fuck. Brown people represent in comic
No, there's
book.
one from New Earth.
What?
Agni.
What the fuck?
Agni is translation from Hindi is flame.
Yeah, fire. Flame, yeah.
Then there's one in Wildstorm universe.
Well,
Ajit Singh. Earth 2.
Ajit Singh. What a fucking beast.
Oh, there's a whole list. A, B, C, D. Oh shit.
But
Okay,
are they like key
Tell you the
characters?
main ones: New Earth, Agni, Earth 2, Amar Khan, Earth
Oh,
1,
I think that's the one.
Earth 1, Amba Kadiri.
Kadiri.
And there's New Earth, Prime Earth. There's
Yeah.
one in all. There's a lot. There's one in the Nolan verse. Cassandra.
What? Cassandra Cain?
I think so.
She Indian? Damn.
There's a guy named Freak from New Earth.
He likes freaky shit.
Wait, that's a lot of New
I
Earth
don't know why I'm
characters.
looking at the camera still. Fucking move this
Jinx.
camera, man.
No, there's a lot. From New Earth at least. Jinx.
Jinx, like the fucking Pokemon. She's Indian, man. She's purple. That's racist. That's fucking racist. Ooh. I'm breaking my neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if
Earth-
any of you guys know.
Shiva, Earth 22.
What? Oh, yeah. No, but then there's Shiva, like from. Like the chick from the. What's the. League of Shadows? League of Assassins? What do they call it?
League of Shadows.
Yeah, League of Shadows, right? League of Assassins from Arrow. I think they flipped the name up. But League of Assassins sounds cool though. But yeah, it's League of Shadows, right? Fuck, man, we're supposed
League
to be
of
comic book
Shadows.
people and we don't know comic book
Yeah,
shit.
League of Shadows. That's from Batman.
Yeah,
Right. No, League of Assassins renamed League of Shadows.
so it was League
Or
of Assassins.
Society of Shadows.
So,
Originally, yeah, League of Assassins.
oh shit, didn't know that. I always thought it was League of Shadows, which they flipped to League
No.
of Assassins.
League of Assassins, they flipped to League of Shadows. Or Society of Shadows.
Cool. All right.
These are the people that work for Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, like or Raish Al Ghul.
Racial.
Fucker. Well, okay, there's like two ways. Okay, this is like Raish Al Ghul and Ra's al Ghul. They're both right. It's like Raish Al Ghul is like the formal way of calling him. Whereas like Ra's al Ghul is like, just fucking.
That's if you read the spelling. That's how it's pronounced. R-A apostrophe S. You don't. That's not Raish. That's Raz.
The people who wrote it, they're like, yeah, they say it's Raish, it's fucking Raish. But like in the league itself, like they call him Raish. But
Yeah.
like outside of the league, they call him Raz.
Yeah.
So they're both correct. It's just, I prefer saying Raish.
Give
more
your
used to
comments.
it.
What do you think? What do you prefer calling him?
Yeah, they both spelled the same, so in the comments, they're gonna be the same.
No, you gotta put it in brackets and
Number
do like
one
the
for
phonetic
yeah.
sounds.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Or blink once for Raish, blink twice for Raz. You type that in, blink.
Blink.
Do you think he's gonna be in the Batman movie?
I don't think so. I mean, he's already been in Batman Begins.
Yeah.
So, bringing him in would be like, I wouldn't say retelling the story again, but he's already been used as a character villain.
But okay,
So they should bring in someone fresh.
I don't mean use him as a villain, but you could use him as a villain, but not like a main villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could be the because I really hope they do like the Under the Red Hood, like story arc, which is like, you know, what was it? Death in the Family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Death in the Family, where, you know, spoilers for Death in the Family. Fucking Barbara Gordon gets shot. You know, she becomes Oracle. Jason Todd dies.
Oh, that's an old story.
Yeah, fucking spoilers anyways for these cunts. But yeah, Jason Todd dies, and he becomes Red Hood. But he came back because Ra's al Ghul took him, like he caused this whole situation because he hired Batman. He hired fucking Joker to distract Batman while he carried on his plans, or like other plans which he had, which I cannot remember at this current time. Just let me know what it is if you know. But yeah, he used the Joker to, you know, distract Batman. So the Joker, being a fucking crazy cunt, fucking just, oh yeah, let's just kill this dude. So Ra's was like, yo, I feel bad for this. Like, this is my fault. Like, I took away a dude's son. So he like, yo, let me give you back your son. Takes him, puts him in the Lazarus pit, which he uses to, you know, regenerate himself and all that. He's been doing it for like fucking thousands of years, I guess. Or is it hundreds? Hundreds or thousands, something. But yeah.
Long time. Yeah. A really long time.
In a galaxy far, far away.
No, off topic. No. Shout out to Star Wars.
Yeah, so he brought him back. So I think they could use him in that sense, you know what I mean? Or use him like, if they use Talia al Ghul and they bring in like Damian Wayne instead, because this is an older Batman, you know what I mean? So Jason Todd probably already exists out there somewhere. Maybe they use him like in some flashback sequence or some shit like that. But if they bring in like Damian Wayne, Robin and all this, which I don't mind. Like, I don't mind that. Like, yeah, I'd prefer Tim Drake probably.
I prefer, Tim Drake. I mean, my opinion, I don't like Damian Wayne a lot. I mean, I have to accept him because he's Batman's legit son. But as a Robin, I don't think he can be a good Robin. When he grows up, you know.
Yeah, he's too fucking hot-headed. Like, because he was trained by the League, man. Like, he fucking took on Nightwing. Like, fucking, this kid is like, what, 10 years old? Yeah. Like, fucking taking on fucking Dick Grayson, man. Holy shit. And Dick Grayson's a fucking beast. Yeah. Like, he was trained by Batman himself. Like the original fucking Robin. But in my opinion, I still fucking prefer like Jason Todd. But I don't like him as a Robin. I think that's why they like killed him off, because he wasn't a great Robin. Yeah. So it's like, you know, they brought back the Red Hood, which was a great character. But what were we saying about Tim Drake and Damian Wayne? I think they might go with the Damian Wayne because Batman's like what, fucking old as fuck. So they might bring in like the Talia al Ghul story arc in there, like she fucking raped Batman. Fucking Batman got raped by Talia al Ghul, and the product is fucking Damian Wayne. Like, that's what happened. That's legit what happened.
That's the official story.
Yeah. Fuck. That's dark, man. Yeah, but yeah. So I think Ra's al Ghul would fit in there somehow. Like but they shouldn't use him as like the main villain. But who would you put as a Ra's al Ghul? Like, would you cast like an ethnic dude, like a brown dude, like some kind of Arab dude?
It's originally set in Nepal.
Is it?
Like the mountains,
right? Somewhere around there.
Like somewhere in that region. So yeah, I'd say like a brown dude.
A brown dude, yeah. Shout out to brown people. Let's fucking get Dave Patel up in there. Like a fucking young Ra's al Ghul.
Dave Patel. Awesome.
If you don't know who Dave Patel is, his fucking the Slumdog Millionaire himself.
Slumdog Millionaire and that guy on a boat stuck with the tiger.
Was that him?
Yeah, Life of Pi. Yeah,
No.
Life of Pi.
No, he's in this new movie, Lion.
No, he was in Life of Pi. Chappie. I haven't seen Chappie.
But he
was
was
in Life of Pi.
He was in the greatest movie of all time, Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's the fucking best movie of all time, guys. I fucking loved it. No, I don't. It was fucking shit. It was the worst. Oh man, because I was a fan of fucking like the animated series, like Avatar: The Last Airbender. That was the shit. I've watched book 1 to book 3 like fucking 10 times at least. At least. But they fucking ruined the movie, man. I even started reading the comics for it. Like they have the fucking, after the series finished, they had like Prince Zuko.
Prince Zuko, yeah.
They had like his story arc where he was looking for his mom. That was pretty good. Can't remember it though. Have to read it again. Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. It wasn't Dave Patel.
It was some other brown dude.
Well, the character's name was Pi Patel.
Right.
That's why I messed it up. Alright.
Shout out to Pi Patel.
It's not even a real character.
Hey man, he got a tiger. It's not even a real tiger.
Shout out to the tiger.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike Tyson. Fucking hell. We're gonna stop with these shout outs.
Just shout out to everyone again.
Fuck. What else we got? Oh, how are we doing on time? Now, how long have we been recording for?
Oh, it's been a while.
Shit, man, it's 6:30.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's been a while.
I think we should stop for today.
Yeah, we should probably wrap this up.
Alright, then. Wait, what?
Wait, what were we on though? We were on Dave Patel.
No, who is Rachel Go?
Yeah, Rachel Ghul.
Be brown.
Yeah, I'd put some brown dude or some. But you see, the thing I think is they'd probably put some Asian dude in there.
I mean, to be accurate location-wise, it should be some Asian, some brown dude. Yeah, depends where they put the League of Shadows.
Where they want to fucking place it, because like
in the comics, like in Red Hood.
Oh wait, but historically he was Arabic though.
Right.
And then he moved.
He discovered the Lazarus Pit and he set it up there.
So they could get some Arab guy in there, but who the fuck Arab like actor would you cast? Like that dude from Lost? Like that dude? Like, man, I don't know much Arab actors.
Yeah.
Like fucking Maz Jobrani?
Maz Jobrani?
It's fucking Iranian, but yeah. I don't know, man.
No, it could work. Maybe I'll just ask Nasser. Shout out to Nasser.
Yeah, shout out to Ben.
Ben. Oh, no, you can't. We just gave away his identity.
Shit. That's all we got for today. We've covered a lot. We've went off track a lot. It's been good talking with you guys. It's Mike and Jeff with What the Fuck We Talking About.